Jacqui-Lee Pryce for Shadowboxruk UK. Here today, with this young talent, Youseff Khoumari. How you doing?
I'm feeling great, you know, back at the creme de la creme of boxing platforms. I mean, look, what a place for a press conference, eh? I'm feeling good.
Definitely, you're looking well. I remember you from the amateur scene, and in fact I think I have judged you on a few occasions, and I just remember you being like strong, a pressure fighter. Has that sort of changed, or can we still expect to see that from you?
You know what, I'm still tough. I still love a war. I use my brain a bit more now, but I still love a war here and there. You know, I'm still exciting. I still like to give the fans what they want to see, so yeah, a bit of both.
Nice. And I remember also you had a great engine. I mean, obviously you're sort of sitting down a little bit more on your shots and stuff like that, aren't you? But I watched your last fight, and beautiful, beautiful fight. I mean, you've still got that tempo, you've still got that heart, you still love a tear-up.
I love it. You know, I love it. I love it. Do you know what? It excited me because, you know, when they put that opponent forward, it was on pretty late notice. You know, but to see he fought for a world title, he fought Adrian Brown and stuff like that, it was a massive test for me. I get to see what level I'm at, you know. The way the fight started, you know, I came out, I let my hands go, and he let his hands go right back, and I thought, yeah, let's go for it, man. You're the type of guy that likes to do what I like to do. So let's go, let's just stand there and have war. And we did, man. It was a wicked fight. I enjoyed every minute of it. And hopefully Saturday night's going to be more of that.
Do you know what, to be fair, I could see you go, come on! You actually love, you know, there are some fighters that are a little bit safety first, but that's not you, is it?
Nah, not at all. Do you know what it is? My team's full of nutters, you know. I'm around Alan Babbage, for example. You know, I look up to guys like Alan Babbage, my manager, Dillain Whyte. I feel like everyone in the camp just loves to tear up. It's just how we are, man. It's just what we're like. So, do you know, I don't know what is over me, you know. I feel like I can do the thing and box and use my jab all night long and go corner to corner and hold when I need to, but something about my personality that just doesn't allow me to do it, you know. I want to have a tear up and please the fans too much.
So do you think you've altered your style? I mean, I know it's quite a while since you've been in the arms, but do you think you've altered your style, or you've got a little bit more, you know, you're boxing, but like you just said, you still got those little bit of elements that can entertain a crowd?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, we're in longer fights now, so I can't really go in there and just tear up for the whole 12 rounds or 10 rounds or whatever it is, so I have to use my head a bit more, be a bit more safety first. But, you know, that side of me will always come out, you know. Sometimes I just see red and I say, fuck it, let's just have a fight. Let's just go. Come on, let's just throw the boxing out the window. Do you know what I mean?
What I like to hear. Boxing Saturday night for the WBC silver featherweight title against Jorge Castaneda. Listen, this guy can actually have a row, and actually he's quite similar to you. Comes forward, likes to throw those good, tasty body shots. Are you really looking forward to this opponent? 50-50 fight also, isn't it?
Oh, I'm loving it. This is what I'm in boxing for, 50-50 fights, you know. I feel like in my weight division, there's a lot of coward guys that want to have easy fights and get a padded way up to the world titles and just have easy fights. I'm not that kind of guy, you know. I want to go do it the hard way, the proper way, and bring boxing back to what it once was. You know, we used to see great fights every month, every week, and now we have to wait ages to see good fights. I want to be the guy that brings it back and gives the people the fights they want to see. You know, Jorge is the type of fighter that I believe will gel, our styles will gel, you know, properly. A lot of people are talking about his recent good win against Offa Jones, which was an amazing win. I think people are making it out to be a bit better than what it actually was. Offa is pretty much a novice pro. He's really young as well. He was coming off a draw. And to be honest, being in the experienced pro that Castaneda is, you should have really got him out of there instead of winning a close majority decision. But, you know, I'm not Offa Jones. I'm a totally different kettle of fish, so you'll see on Saturday.
I think the reason why he was getting praised so much is because he was out of the ring for 2 years. He'd, you know, took the fight at, you know, late notice. Do you think that you're going to see a different Jorge because now he's had a full camp?
No, not really, you know. I mean, he looks like a type of guy that's always training anyway. I mean, you know, it's when people don't believe in themselves, they look for other ways to give them confidence, you know. It might be one of them things where he wants to say, you know, because I had a training camp, I'm going to be better now and I'm going to win. You know, I believe in my ability regardless of how my training camp went. My training camp for my last fight was horrendous. I got cut in sparring, so I only had one spar for the whole camp. You know, I still go out there and win. I believe in myself. I don't have to look to external things and, oh, I got a training camp, now I'm going to win. No, I'm going to win because of me, and I'm the better fighter.
was a tough fight, your last fight. I mean, you know, I'm guessing that you sit down, you have a look, and you look at what was great about it, and then you have to pick apart what you need to work on. You know, are you willing to share those things with me?
Do you know what? I'll be honest. It wasn't my best performance. It wasn't my best performance. I got to take in consideration. I'm not one to make excuses, but I got to take in consideration the lack of sparring in the camp, the late notice, etc. But you know, me and my team went back to the drawing board and we worked to what we need to work on, and it will come together Saturday night. You'll see the real super come back on Saturday night. But I think what I learned most about myself that night at Barcelona is that regardless of the situation and regardless of what's happening, I can dig deep within myself and find it to win. You know, everything was against me that day. I still found a way to win, and I will always find a way to win.
I love that. Listen, I'm wishing you all the best on Saturday night. I am sure this is going to be an absolutely cracking. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. All the best for you.
Nah, thank you. Do you know what? Now the main, obviously those fights off, so the show's up for grabs. So I reckon it's between me and Alan to steal the show. One of us is going to get it. We'll see.
Hold on. Which fight's off? Yeah, no, you're talking, hold on, McGee and Cameron headlining, so really and truly, don't be trying to elbow in your way in on that.
No, do you know what it is? Obviously, that's the main event, but I feel like, you know, out of Dillain's guys, you got me, you got Alan, you got Thomas McCarthy. You know, it's up for us to go out there and do him proud, because he's done a lot for us. You know, it's pretty much changed all of our lives for the better, so it's up to us to go out there, do him proud, and, you know, steal the show and remind people that, you know, Team Body Snatch is still here, you know.
I like that. What do you think about being on such a momentous, occasion with that Road to Undisputed tournament with Chantal Cameron and Mary McGee? You know, what are your thoughts on that? And being part of that, like I say, this momentous occasion?
It's amazing, you know. I think, you know, two female fighters headlining at the O2. It's massive for boxing. And it's a massive turning point because, you know, regardless of gender, boxers deserve what boxers deserve. We all know how hard boxing is. I don't know, maybe the people at home don't know, but people that are in boxing know how hard this game is, and it's no difference. Your gender doesn't mean anything. So to see that boxing is turning a corner and female fighters are headlining massive cards, it shows the sport is going in the right direction. And, you know, I'm proud to be such a part of such a card that's doing that.
Thank you so much for giving us your time.
No, anytime. We're good.